And good morning, everyone. Welcome from the Field of Brooms here in Broomfield, Colorado. I'm Shane Smith, astrologer, and it's good to have you here on the weekly Cosmic Dive. And as I look at this week, I like it. I like this week. Okay. And I'm going to share what I like about this week. And we've got to talk about things like the full moon coming up, and we get to talk about Venus entering Taurus. Let's talk about that now. Love is in the air here. I see, buds on the trees, and things are flowering and looking really, really pretty out here. So, Venus is entering Taurus at 10 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time this morning. Venus loves Taurus. That's its home. So let's feel at home with our collective love for the next several weeks, okay? This is wonderful. All right, well, let's dive into it. That's what we do on the dive. We just get right to to the matters at hand here. So here we go. All right, we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. The weekly Cosmic Dive is our guide through the week ahead using vibrational astrology. We explore the key planetary vibrations, the good vibrations, that Beach Boy song, right? And discover how to work with them in supportive and uplifting ways. We use this knowledge to strengthen our alignment with the natural rhythm and wisdom of the cosmos. And this is for the week of March 30th through April 6th. There's the full moon. We are going to have fun with that, aren't we? Yes. All right. Um, what is vibrational astrology? Okay, so it is a specialized analysis that synthesizes the harmonic relationships among planets. Everything is in harmony with one another. That harmony can be at various different levels. So it reveals the energetic patterns we can work with and align to. This forecast serves as a guide for aiding us in navigating our personal and collective journeys. How we prepare for this analysis is that we understand that there are many planetary vibrations going on at any given time, and we tune into those frequencies we like to tune into, like radio stations, by choice. Which frequencies do you choose to frequent? We have a choice. Even if something comes down to us that might be out of our choice, we have a choice in how we respond. Okay? So here's the vibrational configurations that we use throughout the week. We use the creative and flowing vibration, which is Vibe 5. We use the stillness, inner wisdom, and focus, which is Vibe 7. We use the drive and motivation vibe, which is Vibe 8. We use the healing and harmony, which is Vibe 9. We use the restless and progressive vibe, which is 11. And we're going to see a lot of 9s and 11s this week. No, I'm sorry. We're going to see a lot more of 9s and 13s, actually. So 13 is the excellence and transformation. Yeah. So this is going to be fun. Today's chart, we see 3 planets in Pisces, we see 4 in Aries, and then the rest are scattered around, Uranus and Taurus. Next month, it'll be moving into Gemini. And in Virgo, we have the moon, and in a couple of days, when we have it full, it's going to be in Libra. We'll talk a little bit more about that. And in Cancer, we have Jupiter. And then, as I mentioned, Venus will be moving in a couple of hours right out of where it is now in Aries, right back to its home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home, Mama. That's sorry. I'm a musician. And I get all these song titles coming into my head, and that's a Ozzy Osbourne song. Anyway, all right. So here we go. Enough distractions for this day. Okay, I'm really impressed with the number of configurations in the various vibrations this week involving Mercury. And as we know, Mercury is the planet that represents, among other things, communication, thinking, decision making, travel. So we want to strive to enhance clarity in thought and be attentive to how the exchange of words with others can be uplifting. And when we say uplifting, I'm referring to vibration 13, where it occurs, and also collaborative in vibration 9. So today, as we look at the chart here, we see the graph showing a high, smooth and harmonious flowing vibration. That is vibration 9. It involves Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter in 18 harmonic, and then Uranus, Saturn, Mars in the harmonic of 27. You don't need to know all that detail. Just know that we have an opportunity today for deep structural transformation. And we can find that hard work breaks down barriers and obstacles harmoniously and peacefully. Do the work, get the results, feel good. Tuesday, that's tomorrow, we find on the vibration 13 rising, that's that fuchsia line, the excellence and transformation line. Once again, a scattering of Mercury in the various vibrations. We're talking primarily at harmonic 39 and 65. So when you have Mercury involved and you have vibration 13 involved, we know that we can raise our communication and thinking to a higher level, especially if it involves imagination and action. So think about tomorrow and what might you apply this concept to. So the other thing I find about 13 vibe is that it gives us some confidence. I like to look at my own chart and see, this is going to be a day where I can, feel reasonably assured that what I'm doing, what I'm saying, how I'm performing on guitar, whatever, is going to be at a high level. And I feel confident about that. On Wednesday, that fuchsia line rises even higher. Almost looks like we're going up Mount Everest or something. So on the 13 vibe, which is what excellence and transformation is in that fuchsia line, we are reading and speaking and thinking in a way that actively moves self-expression to an awakened state of consciousness. So what can Wednesday do for you with regard to raising self-expression to an awakened state of consciousness? And also that night, here in Mountain Daylight Time, we have at 11 p.m., 8:11 p.m., a full moon in Libra. So the moon will be in Libra, the sun will be in Aries. And whenever you have a polarity like that among any of the planets, I like to think of what can we balance? All right, it's like a teeter-totter. You got one person on one side, one person on the other side, and you're striving for that balance where one side doesn't dominate over the other. And so with Libra, we have fairness and we have balance. Libra is balance. And in contrast, we have the sun in Aries, where we have this kind of fiery determinism and activism. So how can we balance the fairness of Libra with the activism of Aries? Okay, that's Wednesday. On Thursday, we see the line of excellence and transformation declining somewhat, but it's still predominant. And then the green line of smooth and harmonious vibration and action comes into play. So we have a 13 vibe and a 9 vibe working on both of those days, Thursday and Friday. So I'll kind of combine Thursday and Friday together here. Thursday, we can expect to elevate communication and thinking to a higher level, especially if we can actively move on it. If there's something we could do with what we're thinking, that'll be even better on Thursday. And also bringing in the 9 vibration, we can find that big ideas are shaped by disciplined thought that is brought up from a deeper core of our unconscious, which then can be expressed easily for the establishment of a more communal enterprise or environment. Ooh, that's 13 vibe. And then the 9 vibe coming in there says, let's bring big ideas and shape them with disciplined thought and bring them up. I just mentioned that. Actually, let's take that idea of bringing up that deeper thought from the core of our unconscious and bring it into Friday as well, because we're going to be sharing that same configuration on Thursday and Friday. So big ideas shaped by disciplined thought that is brought up from the deeper core of our unconscious and then expressed easily because it's vibration 9 for the establishment of a more communal enterprise and environment. So both Thursday and Friday, we can have that expectation if we rise to it. On Friday, we see that we also have a vibration 13 in there. That's the excellence and transformation. We also have a vibration 11 poking its head up there. I don't want to ignore that because it says, I want to be sensitive and poetic. And that kind of vision can seek a progressive outlet on Friday. On Saturday, we have a Mars, Neptune, Saturn in harmonic 1. And remember that for a while, Neptune and Saturn were pretty close together, and they were joined by Venus at one point, and then the Sun, and now Mars, and I think Mercury at one point as well. And now Mars is joining them. So when you have Mars, Neptune, and Saturn together in this harmonic 1, which is a focused energy, then what you're having is this energy that's funneling through to dissolve barriers and structures and create new realities. And then it's not just about thinking about it anymore. It's about actually doing something and moving through to create this new reality. And then on Sunday, we have a little bit of that excellence and transformation line, and that's our vibration 13. And this gives us the confidence to elevate our vision to a higher level. There we go. That would be your vibrational astrology forecast for this week. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you find it helpful. And if you have any comments, please drop me a line. I'd love to hear your experiences with all of this. I'm at shane.smith@gmail.com. Shane is spelled SHAYN. Smith@gmail.com. Which frequencies do you choose to frequent? Well, I hope they're all very, very positive for you. Thank you for joining me this week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.